Hello and welcome to Royal Horticultural Society courses at Brooksby Melton College. So if you fancy a career in horticulture or just fancy learning more about gardening, our RHS courses are probably ideal for you. Again, they're ideal for people who can't commit to a full-time course, but just want a course on a part-time basis. Brooksby Melton College has been involved with RHS programs for many years, and as previously said, you can either do them because you just love gardening or you are looking at a bit of a career in horticulture. So what sorts of jobs are there in horticulture? Well, careers are as wide as they are varied. Here's a few career opportunities within the horticultural industry. Landscape gardening, where you'd be building, constructing gardens, planting them. Being a gardener, either at a small domestic garden right up to large estates where you may well be working with other gardeners. Being self-employed, working with the seasons, working for yourself, very appealing to students of horticulture. Growing and selling plants, which is the propagation, the retailing of plants, how to grow them to a suitable size for sale. Managing a garden centre, where you'd be working with the public, displaying plants, merchandising plants, as well as all the other products that we associate with gardens. Garden designer, where you'd be involved with the design of a garden from start to finish. Greenkeeping, which involves aspects of working with turf, be it in a small domestic garden right up to places like football pitches, cricket wickets, golf courses, and many more careers to choose from. So what are some of the practical things that we do with our students at Brooksby Melton College? Well, here's a few ideas. We propagate plants by taking cuttings. We show students how to select, prepare and insert a range of cuttings. We establish plants. We prepare the ground, we choose plants and we plant them. We prune plants, sometimes quite drastically, and we teach students how to prune plants, correct time of year to prune plants and why we prune plants. We teach students how to plant trees, shrubs and a wide range of ornamental plants, from small young transplants, as you can see here, right up to more mature trees and shrubs. We maintain plants. We have an extensive range of ornamental plants on our grounds and we cover a wide range of maintenance techniques. Grass, at the heart of most gardens. How to sow it, how to lay turf, how to repair turf. All aspects of practical work we cover with students. At the heart of any horticulture course is learning how to identify plants and how to name plants. So we have regular plant identification sessions where we will show you plants on the grounds, and occasionally we may even test you to see how many of the plant names you can remember. Here's a look at our glasshouses.
Hello, right, we're picking out at the nursery at the moment, so we're busily doing lots of different plants, and I'm going to show you just a little bit of picking out that we've been doing with the plugs. The plugs are probably the easiest ones because when they're fully grown then it's a lot easier to prick out in a plug form. You can use a little label just to ook them out, or you can squeeze their bottoms sometimes. Let's just fill the pack up. Obviously we're using a nice clean sterile pack, and the compost that you're using is multi-purpose. I'm going to use a dibber, and when we're pricking out we always lift by the leaf. We can break a leaf, there's plenty of others, it doesn't matter, but if we damage that stem, it's a different story, the plant's gone. So what we're going to do, always lift by the leaf, and you put it into level with what the compost was before. Okay? So they're quite quick and nice and easy just to get going with. You see any that have doubled up, you can just prise them apart. I'm just loosening the soil and pulling it away by its leaf, okay? Sometimes if they're sticking a little bit too much, then you might just want to just water, because sometimes when they're dry they tend to grip hold of the side of the plastic a little bit too much. These could probably do with another week before they're fully ready to go be pricked out, all of them. But for the demonstration purposes they're ideal. What we have got is a few different sizes, so always try and keep the same size in each pack. So grade them as you go. The smaller plants you can leave till last and put all in the same pack, or you can leave them on the bench and let them grow on for a little bit longer. If you've got a seed tray that you've actually broadcast sown, like this Ericium here, okay, losing the labels out of things. What we need to be doing there is using our label. We're just going to prise some of them out. So we're lifting by the root, and then we're going to pull away by the leaves themselves. Because we've got quite a few there, more than I need, then we can be a little bit picky and grade them out as we go. Any small, weedy ones that are looking a little bit sickly, not quite growing right, then we can get rid of those and just keep all the ones that are similar sizes, nice, strong, healthy plants, ready for growing on. These are going to go into 12 packs, and here's one I did earlier. Again, we're using the dibber, just the same as the pricking out and the Nicotiana. Just so I can show you. You have got a lot of compost on there. It could be a little bit tricky sometimes if you're going into smaller cells. But again, popping onto the compost layer, you can just give it a pinch just to screw it in. Once you've watered it, that's going to compress it down again and hold it quite nicely there for the plant to grow on. So once I've done these, I'll place it on the bench to grow on for a little bit longer. When they're large enough in here, they'll be potted on into larger pots. So we've got plenty to do at the moment, and all keeping me entertained. Enjoy yours at home. I'm sure you've got seed trays galore, and good luck with the growing.
So in a nutshell, we offer the following classes. We offer day classes at level 2 and level 3, which we'll look at in more detail. We also, if you can't commit to a day class, have an introduction by way of an evening class. So at level 2, we offer the certificate in the principles of horticulture. And this is the ideal place to start if you've never studied horticulture before. Some of the things you'll look at is looking at all the range of ornamental plants that we use in the garden, from shrubs, trees, herbaceous, grass, and you'll learn all about how to look after them, how to use them, and how to establish them. Once you know a bit more about plants, you can start to think about designing gardens, and we'll look at a little bit of elementary garden design in the course as well. There are aspects of growing fruit and vegetables, including salad crops, that we'll deal with. There's also